Most light fabrication businesses stay trapped in low-margin job work. They cut, bend, assemble, and quote on price until a larger factory undercuts them. Janitri's case shows how a small engineering effort scaled into a high-value medical device business serving global healthcare markets. Instead of competing through generic fabrication, it built trusted healthcare technology designed for real-world use. This is a case for entrepreneurs who want to escape price wars, reduce heavy factory burden, and build a product business that buyers trust. Janitri was founded in Bengaluru in 2016 by biomedical engineer Arun Agarwal. His insight came from a practical problem. Rural and resource-poor clinics needed fetal monitoring, but existing machines were bulky, expensive, power-hungry, and too difficult to use consistently. Instead of copying traditional medical equipment, Janitri rethought the product architecture itself. The result was a portable smart monitoring solution built around compact hardware and software-led usability. Janitri later built an ecosystem around hardware and software, not just a one-time machine sale. That distinction matters because product businesses scale differently from fabrication vendors. The financial journey reflects that shift. In the early years, Janitri was a slow, cash-starved R&D startup, still proving its product in the field. By FY 2022, revenue had crossed about 1.5 crore. Small in size, but important, because the core design and business model had started to lock in. That same phase also brought a visibility breakthrough through Shark Tank India. Janitri secured a 1 crore investment from Namita Thapar, giving the business more room to strengthen assembly, execution, and market credibility. By 2023, revenue had grown to about 5.5 crore. Today, backed by procurement momentum and expanding contracts, Janitri's run rate has crossed 35 crore. Behind that growth are 6 practical business problems the company solved. The first is the low-margin fabricator trap. If you only fabricate standard parts for someone else, you remain replaceable. Janitri responded by owning the functional technology, its own sensing logic, product design, and high-value testing capability. Problem 2 is heavy capital expenditure. Many young hardware businesses collapse because they try to own every heavy process too early. Janitri stayed asset-light. It outsourced basic casing and fabrication work while keeping specialized alignment, calibration, and validation in-house. Problem 3 is field reliability. Medical devices cannot fail because of dust, moisture, voltage instability, or battery limitations. Janitri addressed this by ruggedizing the product. Sealed design, power-conscious architecture, and deployment-ready use in demanding environments. Problem 4 is the one-time hardware trap. If you sell only a machine, you are forced back into price competition with the next buyer. Janitri escaped that trap by bundling hardware with software. Its solution becomes more valuable because the device and the data layer work together. That turns a product sale into a stickier relationship because the buyer is also relying on monitoring, interpretation, and workflow continuity. Problem 5 is trust. In healthcare, a buyer will not gamble on an unverified device. Janitri used compliance and quality systems as a commercial moat. Standards, audits, and disciplined product validation helped reduce buyer hesitation. Problem 6 is getting scattered in exports. MedTech startups fail when they rush into too many countries, drowning in strict rules, like the US, FDA, or CE marks, and wasting their limited cash. But Janitri survived by doing the exact opposite. Instead of expanding everywhere, Janitri focused on low-resource hospitals in specific healthcare corridors. This proven focus didn't just build clinical trust, it drove over 20% of their total revenue from exports. At this point, the founder's perspective changes everything. They weren't just building another device to sell globally. They were building dependable, native technology to solve real healthcare gaps from the ground up. As Arun Agarwal explained, the strategic focus was to build healthcare technology that could perform reliably, remain affordable, and create real impact. The executive board further added, by ensuring strict international regulatory compliance and embedding proprietary cloud intelligence into our hardware, we turn a physical monitoring tool into a secure global healthcare ecosystem. So what does this mean for entrepreneurs? Janitri did not win by becoming the cheapest fabricator. It won by becoming more useful, more reliable, and more trusted. Janitri's case leaves 4 practical takeaways. First, own the technology that controls product performance. Second, stay asset light by outsourcing basic fabrication while keeping calibration, testing, and validation in-house. Third, combine hardware with software to move beyond a one-time product sale. Fourth, build customer trust by engineering for real field conditions and proving quality through compliance. Fifth, focus on one priority export market, prove your reliability there, and then expand further. With a small engineering business can escape low-margin fabrication by turning what it makes into trusted value. Because real growth begins when customers choose you for more than price.